So, we gonna acro flow. Gonna get it up. Gonna get it up now. Gonna get it. Take your body like this and then like that. Give me. Okay, that's all. Now you can do acro. Okay, welcome to day 2 of 11 days of AcroYoga. Today, we are going to talk a little bit more about the fundamentals of doing AcroYoga, and we're going to start learning some moves, okay? We talked yesterday about some stretching, so first make sure that you get... And then... Okay, now we're stretched, so let's get started. Go ahead and get your base and your flyer figured out first. So the base is going to be the person who is laying on the ground, and the flyer is going to be the person that's standing. Yes, getting up. The flyer is going to be flying today. The flyer gets to be a bird, and that's the first move that we're going to learn. Number one thing to keep in mind here is that we're trusting each other. We're giving weight. So we're just going to do a little exercise and learning this fundamental about giving your weight to your base and putting the feet in the right place on the hips. We're first going to make sure our hand grips are nice and even, and we're grabbing hands just like we have these little grippies like this, and we're going to grab just like this so we can each grab each other's hands. And then we're going to place the feet nice and even on the hips. So you want like the ball of your foot right over the actual hip bone, so you can almost grab the hip with your feet. We're going to place the hips on the feet, and we're just going to do an exercise where she stays as straight as a board as she can, and she's just going to come down and meet my hands a couple times, and just trusting all that weight into my feet, and we're just driving that straight down into the floor.
So as a flyer, I'm going to make sure that my chest is really lifted here and that I have really nice stability with my feet. And as we lower, I'm really keeping my chest up and raised, and as my base pushes me back, you stand nice and tall.
And she's gonna stand like pretty close to where my hands can reach. So that way I get a good piece of compression here. You wanna step forward just a little bit more? Yeah. And we're just gonna do this exercise a couple times. And then when you're ready to actually get up in the air, she's going to come down, and her body is going to go all the way flat and then elevate.
So as a flyer, I'm just staying really nice and stiff, really engaging in my core and my legs, pointing all the way through my toes, and really making sure I have a nice raised chin and that I'm looking as high up as possible.
Try to be as stacked as you can here. So these are going to be our bones today. And when you're stacking humans on top of each other, you want the weight to go evenly through the bones and into the floor. So when your bones are stacked, I can put all of Paige's weight on top, and it's gonna be supported through the floor by this being my shin and my thigh bone. So her weight is gonna be sent straight down through my legs into the floor. It's very important to keep the bones stacked in all of the poses that we're going to be teaching you, so you can always have that foundation. You don't have to use a lot of strength. It's just more about finding the right position. If you're like this and you push the weight down, it's gonna be a bad time. And then when you find that the weight isn't in the right place, what we like to call it is more or less gas. So if she needs more gas, I'm gonna push on the gas pedal and I'm gonna push her top half up. If she needs less gas, I can give her less, just like a gas pedal.
Nice forward fold too after getting out of this pose is always really helpful just to balance out the feelings in the back.
This is reverse bird.
Hello everyone. Thank you for tuning in to our AcroYoga channel. We hope that you have been enjoying our videos so far. Let us begin in a comfortable position, bringing the eyes closed and relaxing into our bodies, making any gentle movements and adjustments when necessary. Now, together, let's fully inhale with the rising of our chest, and then exhale as we release the breath outward. Let's do this a few times here. While continuing with these breathing patterns, allow any thoughts or worries to escape from your mind. Be present with this moment and give gratitude for this day and for this practice. Now, take a moment here to set a new goal for yourself. Whatever that goal may be, remind yourself morning and night. Write down the steps to put it into action. Rise up and step into your truth. Thank you for sharing space with us here today, and we look forward to our acro journey together. We love you lots. Namaste.